What's up, everyone? We got a lot to get into. We have 2 days worth of material to cover, so here we go. Let us rewind to June 24th. On this day in history, June 24th, 1509, Henry VIII was crowned King of England and ushering in a time of, well, a lot of change because he fucked up a lot of shit. I mean, he literally changed the whole entire religion of the country so that he could divorce his wives that he just got sick of. I mean, just like, I'm tired of her. Can I get a divorce? He asked the Pope, and the Pope was like, no, you can't get a divorce. That's not right. That's not with the religion. And he said, well, then fuck you guys. Start my own church. And the Pope was like, you can't do that. He's like, yeah, I can. Try to stop me. But anyways, he had 6 wives. He had 2 of them chopped their heads off. I mean, gone. 2 of them, he divorced. He divorced 2 of them. 2 of them, he chopped their heads off. 1 of them survived. The other one died during childbirth. And there's a whole story and song about it, but we don't have time to get into it. Also, this day in history, on June 24th, 1647, early American feminist Margaret Brant demanded a seat in the Maryland Assembly. And they promptly booted her ass on out of there. And they were just like, what the fuck? Who let her in here? Who let this fucking woman in here? Did you? And they're like, I don't know. Yeah, hey, you can get the fuck out, go back to the kitchen. What, you lost? Kitchen's over there. That's fucked up. But that's really probably how they handled it. And obviously they were like, well, what are you going to do about it? You ain't got nobody backing you up. Later on, hordes of women would join this movement and they would get their right to vote. And that's the right they deserve. Never forget it. Also, this day in history, June 24th, King Phillip's War, the most devastating war between the colonists and the Indians, began with the Indians attacking. Whatever would make the Indians want to do that? Why would they want to attack? Was it the fact that maybe, like, their land was being taken from them and their people were getting killed and the colonists were taking advantage of their kindness and shit? Why would they be upset? Sounds like a good deal to me. Being called Indians when they're not Indians because it's not India seems like a good deal to me. Why were they pissed? They started a war over that? Man, they're fucking picky, those Indians. Nah, for real, the colonists deserved it. Also, this day in history, June 24th, 1908, the 22nd, skip 23rd, and 24th president of the United States, Grover Cleveland, died in Princeton, New Jersey. Now, he was the 22nd and the 24th president. I don't know why he wasn't also the 23rd. I mean, he sold himself short, if you ask me. So this went for all 3. I'm the 22nd, 23rd, and the 24th. Y'all just can't get rid of me. Like, seriously, I'm here to stay. But anyways, that's pretty impressive. Also, this day in history, June 24th, 1947, Kenneth Arnold, an American pilot, reported seeing strange objects near Mount Rainier. He described them as saucers. And because of his craziness, the term flying saucer was born. People are like, dude, you're a pilot. What the fuck are you talking about, man? We don't see anything. He's like, there's shit up there. Did you see that? And they're just like, nah, bro, we don't see anything. Let this man get his fucking pilot's wings. What the fuck? But anyways, all sci-fi literature and movies could thank him for the term flying saucer. So thank you. Also, this day in history, June 24th, 1948, the Soviet Union began a blockade in Berlin. Allied forces responded what would be known as the Berlin Airlift, flying in more than 2 million tons of supplies over the next year. So, Soviet Union were like, after World War II, we're just like, hey, fuck you. We're not allowing this Berlin to go into the hands of you guys. Because you guys didn't do shit to take it. It's ours. The Americans are like, look, we're going to help these people whether you like it or not. So, fuck you guys. And they just sent all kinds of supplies underneath the noses of the Soviets. And the Soviets and the Americans began a long, drawn-out conflict known as the Cold War. So, yeah, World War II ended a period of war, then just ushered in another period of war. Pfft, go figure. Also, this day in history, June 24th, 1997, the U.S. Air Force released the Roswell Report, basically closing the case on the 1947 Roswell, New Mexico incident concerning UFOs and alien bodies. They thought it was closing the case, but fuck that. Conspiracy theorists never sleep, man. We never sleep. Or they never sleep. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Although I do have a large collection of tinfoil hats. But anyways, the point is, they denied. They thought the case was closed, baby. We didn't do shit. There ain't no alien bodies in Roswell. And everyone else is just like, we're gonna fucking believe you guys? Like, you're clearly hiding something there. Like, you can't even go within, like, a foot of there without getting surrounded by police and shit. So, they're hiding something. Also, this day in history, June 24th, 2011, New York passed a law allowing same-sex marriage, becoming the largest state to do so. It took until 2011 for them to acknowledge the right for any person to fall in love with whoever they want and marry them. Who are we to say what love is? That shit's fucked up. Real talk. And it took them until 2011 to figure that out. And they're still fighting about to this day. Man, when do you people just learn? Let people be. What the fuck does that have to do with you? Last but not least, on this day in history, June 24th, 2012, Lonesome George, the last known Pinta Island Tortoise, died on the Galapagos National Park. He was the last one of his kind. And what would it be like to be the last of your species? You know, like, surrounded by all the people who basically were the reason why you're the last of your species. You're like, oh man, that poor guy, he's the last one. And he's sitting there like, no shit, I'm the last one. You fucking killed everyone of my kind. Like, fuck you guys. I can't even have sex anymore. Like, because you guys killed all the females. I'm the last one. Anyways, he died on this day in history, June 24th. So, let us continue. Let us segue into today, which is June 25th. Lots of shit happened on this day in history. So let's get into it. Sorry. On this day in history, June 25th, 1788, Virginia became the 10th state in the Union. Virginia, not to be confused with West Virginia. Why would you do that? It's West Virginia. Why would you confuse them? I don't know. But the point is, Virginia eventually got chopped up into two pieces. Two, not four. Two. And they were like, there's a West Virginia and there's a regular Virginia. And the Virginians were like, well, fuck those people. They're just us. They're just Virginians. Why the fuck do they get their own state? The fuck? And people were like, stop complaining. Shut the fuck up, Virginia. But anyways, happy birthday, Virginia. I'll be in the 10th state. That's awesome. Also this day in history, June 25th, 1876, Lieutenant Colonel George A. Custer and all his men were killed by Sioux and Cheyenne Indians at the Battle of Little Bighorn. They were just killed, all of them, including the lieutenant. He couldn't get away either. The Indians, once again, I'm going to ask you, what the fuck would make them want to, like, fight? Like, what were they fighting for? I mean, what, because their land was being taken and by people they didn't know? They were being told what to do? Nah. They're fucking complainers, those Indians, man. They should be grateful that people would come in and take their shit. But yeah, basically they killed all of them. So I guess it was poetic justice. Sorry. Also this day in history, June 25th, 1950, communist North Korea marched into South Korea, beginning the Korean War. Those communist people, whatever country you put behind it, they like to just march in and take over shit. Because they like to make everyone communist. So North Korea was like, hey, South Korea, what the fuck are y'all doing? Y'all better get on this communist wave. And South Korea's like, but we don't want to. And they're like, you ain't got no choice. And South Korea was like, America, please help us out. And America was like, we'll save the day. We'll save the day. Here we are. And the South Koreans like, yeah. And Americans like, we'll save the day for a price. Y'all better pay up. We ain't gonna do shit till y'all pay up. For real. So that's what we do. But anyways, that went down on this day in history. Also this day in history, June 25th, 1951, the first commercial color TV program was transmitted by CBS from New York to Baltimore Philadelphia, Boston, and Washington, D.C. Can you imagine that? Like, just like sitting at home one day, just fucking black and white TV, and all of a sudden, ping, it's color. You're like, what the fuck? What is wrong with this TV? Is this shit broken? Like, what the fuck is that? And the kids are like, Dad, it's just color. The shit we see every day, that's what that is. And he's like, you fucking smart ass kids. Fuck you. You guys broke the TV. Fuck color. But anyways, it just happened out of nowhere. They didn't warn anybody. Just color on your TV. It's a wave of the future. Also this day in history, June 25th, 1991, Croatia and Slovenia proclaimed their independence from Yugoslavia, beginning the Yugoslavian Civil War. I mean, dude, this goes back a long time after World War I, World War II, when they cut up Europe into a bunch of little pieces, fucking mixed and mashed everything and pissed a lot of people off. A lot of people didn't want to live next to people that they made them live next to. And the shit hit the fan. So, that's what the fuck happens. Fuck those map makers. They're the ones that fucked everything up. And all this conflict because some people didn't know how to draw a damn map. So fuck those guys. Also this day in history, June 25th, 1997, oceanographer Jacques Cousteau. He died. And I'm glad that he died. Hold up. Don't judge. I'm not glad he died. I didn't finish. I'm glad he died before he got to witness the death of all the coral reefs. Because I would have broke that man's heart. And then he probably would have died of a broken heart. So anyways, shout out to Jacques Cousteau. He was one of the reasons why I fell in love with animals, particular ocean life. So shout out to him. Last but not least on this day in history, 2009, Michael Jackson passed away. Say what you want about him, man. All jokes aside about his lack of nose, his lack of skin color. He was lacking a lot of shit. But the one thing he wasn't lacking was fucking talent. That man could sing, he could dance, and he entertained us for a long time. So, forget about the shit that he allegedly did. Just forget it for 1 second. Just 1 second. And let's just say that man was the king. He was the king. He was a legend. So, he died on this day in history. Shout out. So, that wraps all that up. Damn. Ooh, I'm out of breath. Anyways, if you enjoyed that, like and subscribe. Subscribe and like. Hopefully I won't miss a day again, because that shit takes too long. And I'm sure y'all got the shit to do. So, be gone.